Wall calendar, also known as the Gregorian or Christian calendar, is the internationally accepted civil calendar. It was introduced by Pope Gregory XIII, after whom the calendar was named, by a decree signed on the 24th of February 1582. The calendar is based on three key astronomical events: a day, one sunrise to the next, one complete rotation of the Earth; a year, which is approximately 365.24 days, one complete orbit of Earth around the Sun; a month, which is approximately 29.53 days, one complete orbit of the Moon around the Earth. Overall, this calendar is based on the motion of the Earth around the Sun. Pope Gregory XIII commissioned Clavius the astronomer to reform the Julian calendar. This calendar, which resulted from the study by Clavius, is known as the Gregorian calendar. Although the very first form of wall calendars, for example Egyptian and Mayan calendars, were used by the farmers to schedule their farming routines, the Gregorian calendar was adopted predominantly in Roman Catholic countries, as it predicted the precession of equinoxes much more precisely. Gradually it made its way into the mainstream population, and people started using it to manage their day-to-day routines. For example, setting reminders for daily activities such as meetings, work schedules, etc. The importance of technology has progressed to such an extent in our daily lives that they have been incorporated in the latest machines and gadgets, for example PCs and smartphones. The re-innovation idea. A calendar on the wall was really convenient for people, as they could have it in front of their eyes all the time, add information whenever they like, and remain updated. But with an exponential advancement in technology, wall calendars seem just too simple. We have calendars on every electronic gadget we carry, for example smartphones and tablets, and they are synchronized to our home or office PCs. These old-fashioned wall calendars still require human effort if they need to be updated. This is time-consuming and can be tedious. As mentioned before, all the cell phones we carry have calendars on them that are mostly synchronized with the home PC. The home wall calendar cannot be synchronized electronically or on the go. We can only enter our schedule on them if we opt to write on them. This can be tedious and something most people don't like to do. Their wall calendars are consequently unsynchronized and without the scheduling information that their cell phones and PCs carry. Our idea is to synchronize the wall calendar with the cell phone and computer calendars. Using connection on either the PC or the cell phone, the user would be able to connect to his or her home or office depending on how the user tends to use it. Wall calendar to add entries without actually having to write on it. The user can be located anywhere in the world. He will just have to log on to the home or office network. The wall calendar has to be in digital form, not the paper form. So we are proposing a change of paper usage to digital battery solar-powered wall calendars. After doing some thorough research over the internet, we found out that this idea has never been tried before. It is a radical innovation. This idea is good because it helps to fill in a very important gap, where people keep their wall calendars synchronized. This is an original idea because it is the first time we are connecting the wall calendar with the calendars in cell phones and PCs. The cell phone and the mobile phone are linked via internet connection to the wall calendar. As a consequence, the wall calendar will also be synchronized in the process. We will just need to interface a PCI Express card with an ARMv7 processor. PCI Express card will connect the calendar to the local network or router, which will in turn be connected to the internet. The processor will contain the required algorithms on a specific programming language, for example C++ for the ARMv7 processor. The algorithms are responsible for carrying out the required functionalities. For example, allowing only legitimate users, account holders, to gain access to the calendar, and allowing that user to add entries and modify the calendar, depending on how much rights the user has. Using different algorithms, many more functionalities can be added. The prefabrication components are already present in the market, we just need to assemble them. We can give them financial incentives for filling a questionnaire or survey after a month of using the product. We will assure them that any sort of reply will not affect their statutory rights. We will try to patent the idea. If this is not possible, we will try to act as market leaders and continue to innovate and make our products better, trying to keep ahead of our competitors. Everyone who uses a calendar to schedule his or her day-to-day routine is a potential buyer, hence the potential market is worldwide. This will come in handy for the following group of people: business organisations, for the boss keeping track of the schedule of all employers without actually having to talk to them individually, which may be time consuming. Home use: update your family members on your schedule for the day. If this idea turns out to be a success, because the market is huge, we could be millionaires. This is good for the environment because writing on manual calendars involves paper, and when we use paper, it involves cutting down trees. We will be mobily updated with our family schedules, as when they insert it on the wall calendar, it will automatically be changed on their PC and their mobile phone over the internet. There are, however, a few dangers. If we fail to protect our idea, other competitors might come up with a more robust and creative solution than us, hence knocking us out of the market, or the idea may flop overall, the profit not exceeding the manufacturing costs. This calendar should be connected to a router or local area network, which will in turn have access to the internet connection. For big companies, however, this is a cause for concern because it is easy to hack into local area network